What if I told you that right now, as you're watching this video, there are two millionaire athletes fighting for their reputations, careers, and fortunes? Shannon Sharpe facing a $50 million lawsuit. Isaiah Bond battling serious allegations that surfaced just days after being drafted. But here's the real question that should keep you up at night. What makes you think that you're any different? When was the last time you truly examined who you're letting into your life? You don't need millions to become a target. You just need something worth taking. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Shannon Sharpe, Hall of Famer, respected media personality, built a $50 million empire. Isaiah Bond, Texas Longhorn star, just drafted into the NFL. His dreams finally realized. Both men now facing allegations that could destroy everything they've worked for. For Sharpe, it's a $50 million civil lawsuit alleging SA. For Bond, it's claims that surfaced suspiciously right after his NFL draft selection. Think about this. Is this coincidence? These accusations emerge when these men reach the pinnacles of their success. Or is it strategic? I want you to stop scrolling right now and ask yourself, what would I do if everything I built was threatened tomorrow? Because that's the reality for these men. And it could be yours. The allegations might be true. They might be false. But here's what I know for certain. In today's social media courtroom, you're guilty the moment the headline drops. I want to hear from you. Drop a 100 in the comments if you've seen someone's reputation destroyed before they could defend themselves. Here's where most men get it wrong. You think you're the hunter, but in reality, you might be the hunted. Have you noticed how some connection feels too easy, too convenient? There's a new hustle in town. It's not about love, it's about leverage. Let me break this down for the men watching. When she's more interested in your position than your person. When she documents everything but contributes nothing. When she knows your net worth before your network. When your success becomes her social media content. These aren't coincidences. These are calculations. Isaiah Bond was just beginning his NFL journey. At 21 years old, with a promising future. The timing of these allegations? Days after he secured his position. Shannon Sharpe built an empire over decades and now faces claims that could cost him everything. Have you ever felt like someone was more attracted to what you have than who you are? Type "been there" in the comments. This isn't paranoia, it's pattern recognition. And recognizing these patterns could save your legacy. Let's talk about something most men don't want to discuss. The power of your seed. When was the last time you thought about your DNA as sacred? As a sacred asset, rather than just physical pleasure. Your genetic material isn't just biological, it's generational. It carries your name, your obligations, and potentially 18 years of financial commitment. Some women understand this better than most men do. They see pregnancy not as life creation, but as financial security. Child support isn't negotiable. Your reputation becomes leverage. Your time becomes controlled. Your future becomes obligatory. Hard question. Are you vetting the character of those who share your most precious resources? Or are you making million-dollar decisions with temporary feelings? Shannon Sharpe built a $50 million fortune, and now one allegation threatens it all. Isaiah Bond worked his entire life to reach the NFL, now fighting to protect his name before his career truly begins. Reality check. If you're building something meaningful, you are a target. Not just your money, but your future. Drop a question mark if you have seen someone lose everything because they've trusted the wrong person. Here's where most men fail. Mixing emotions with economics. You work 60+ hours a week building your future, then hand access to someone who invested nothing but attention. Let me ask you this. Does she have a financial plan that doesn't involve your income? The allegations against Shannon Sharpe and Isaiah Bond aren't just about reputation. They're about resources, civil suits, settlements, legal fees, lost endorsements, career opportunities vanishing. This is why your wealth needs walls. Legal protection before emotional connection. Documentation before decoration. Boundaries before benefits. Systems before sympathy. Think about this. How much would it cost you, not just in money, but in time and peace, if someone decided to weaponize your generosity? Shannon Sharpe didn't build his empire overnight. Isaiah Bond did not reach the NFL by accident. Yet both faced battles that could erase decades of work. What's one financial boundary you have established to protect your future? Comment below. Remember, your money isn't a reward for beauty. It's fuel for your future. It's time to turn these lessons into actionable wisdom. Here's your 5-point protection plan. 1. Verification before investment. Ask yourself, does she value or just consume it? Would she still be there if your status disappeared tomorrow? 2. Documentation is defense. Save messages. Document interactions. Not out of paranoia, but protection. The same phone she uses to post your gifts can be used to build a case against you. 3. Character over curves. Watch how she treats others when she gains nothing from it. Her behavior around those who can't benefit her reveals who she truly is. 4. Legal literacy is non-negotiable. Understand consent laws, relationship contracts, and digital evidence rules. Shannon Sharpe and Isaiah Bond both have legal teams. Do you? 5. Your inner circle is your shield. Real friends will question your choices when they see danger. Are you surrounded by yes men or truth tellers? Now, which of these 5 areas are you weakest in? Be honest with yourself right now. The allegations against Sharpe and Isaiah Bond could be your wake-up call, because success without strategy is just a setup for sabotage. Let's recap what we've learned. From Shannon Sharpe, no level of success makes you untouchable. From Isaiah Bond, timing is rarely coincidental. From both, prevention is always cheaper than reaction. Now, here is what I want you to do right now. 1. Assess your vulnerability. On a scale of 1 to 10, how protected is your legacy? Comment your number below. 2. Share this with a brother. Tag someone who needs this message. Knowledge shared is a life spared. 3. Commit to one change. What's one thing you'll do differently after watching this? Make that promise to yourself in the comments. And finally, You were not born to be broken. You were born to build. Your success is not a crime. Your ambition is not an invitation. Your protection is not paranoia. Shannon Sharpe and Isaiah Bond are fighting their battles in public. Let their struggles be your strategy session. Because everything you've worked for, everything you've sacrificed, everything you're building can vanish with one mistake. The game is real. Play smart. Stay vigilant. Protect your legacy. Before you go, let me ask you something important. How many people in your circle are getting this level of real talk? This level of protection? If this video hit you differently, if something I said made you sit up and say, damn, I needed to hear that, then do two things right now. First, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Why? Because I'm dropping wisdom like this every week, and the next one might be exactly what saves your legacy. 2, share this with 3 men in your life who needs this message. Not just anyone. I'm talking about your brother who's killing it in business, your cousin who just got that promotion, your boy who's building something real. Tag them. Send it. Be the man who protected their future. Real talk. The information in this video isn't just content. It's protection. And protection isn't selfish when you extend it to others. So, type legacy protected in the comments when you've subscribed and shared, and let me know what topic you want me to break down next. Remember, they can't take what you don't give them access to. Free thinker, out.